It pains me, the kind of in-law that I got, the type of man that came to marry my daughter, Osinachi. Anambra person, somebody from Ukbo, Nnewi. The type of stuff, what we saw, the kind of thing we saw with that man, we don't know that kind of a thing is in this world. Since he came to my house to marry my daughter, to marry Osinachi. Osinachi Nwachukwu. Since he came to marry her, my daughter had no peace. Me too didn't have peace. He took her like a slave. He doesn't value her. He does whatever he likes to her. The one that my daughter went into a marriage, before I saw her, it was up to 8 years before I saw her with my 2 eyes. After she got married. When she had a child, her husband didn't tell me that she had a child. It was people that told me she had a child. People that know her, people that knew her before she got married, were the ones that told me she had a child. I called my child and asked her, and she said it's true, I had a child. I called her husband, and he said I shouldn't bother him, that he would do whatever he likes. I asked him, you will do as you like on my child that I was pregnant with for 9 months? You said as you like you would do? That's bad, that's not good. I asked him, because when he came to my house, he told me that he's a pastor. And I received him. But when he started behaving like that, I asked him, I thought you told me you're a pastor. And he said to me, and so what? When he said that, I said to him, what I saw at the beginning is not what I'm seeing now. And he said to me, he doesn't owe me anything. He has already married my daughter. And I told him I will come for Omugwo. He said he doesn't want to see me. He should not come and do Omugwo for me. For him. After he said that, I kept quiet. I called my daughter, Osinachi. That your husband, I want to come for Omugwo. And my daughter said to me, what did my husband say? I told her that he said he doesn't want to see me. And she said to me, please, forget it. And then I kept quiet. People kept on telling me. My daughter doesn't tell me what she's going through, but it's people that tell me what my daughter is going through. When she had the first child, it went on until she had the second one. She got pregnant with the second one. Someone that lived in the same yard where she lives, 74 Nike Road, her age mate, called us. He said whatever we want to do about Osinachi, we should do it. I called Osinachi. When I called her, I asked her, how are you and your husband living? She said, Mama, it's not what you should ask me. She said that we have no problem. Until she got pregnant with the second one, with the next one, and had the child. When she had the child, he called me that I should come, that she's starving, that she's suffering, that what Peter is doing to her is too much. I looked up and looked down. She called our daddy. That Peter said if she doesn't go dead, she doesn't go alive, she's gonna go dead. So she's gonna be gone dead or alive. I called my daughter, my oldest daughter. I said, please come. Let's see how we can bring Osinachi back. Which one is this one that if somebody does not go dead, they will go alive? If someone does not go alive, they will go dead. After we had that conversation, my eldest daughter decided that she would go. She got ready and went to Abuja. Got to Abuja and brought her home. Her baby was 3 months. She brought the child home. And the other one she had,
2 years.
That was 2 years. We all stayed together. We stayed together.
A year and 3 months.
A year and 3 months. He came looking for her. I opened my mouth and said, since you said my daughter will be going dead or alive, she won't live with you anymore. You won't be married together anymore. The one we've already done is enough. Osinachi opened her mouth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to say the truth. She said, Mama, that God said what he has joined together, nobody should put asunder. That she would go back. I told her not to go back. She said, rather marry another husband. And she said, Mama, I'm not going to marry another one. I've already married. I'm already wedded. After she said that, a small time, short time, the husband came back and they took her back. And then he continued to do what he was doing after he took her back to Abuja. I don't even know where they live in Abuja. The first pregnancy, I didn't go for Amugwa. Second one, I didn't go for Omugwa. He doesn't like to see me. This man does not know whether we're alive or dead. My eldest son died. He didn't come. I kept quiet and looking up to God. And I became unwell. Osinachi went to the husband's wife, I think, and said, please help me. She wants to bring her mother. Her mother is unwell. The man said, your mother will not come said I will not come to their house. The mother-in-law went and begged Peter. Peter then agreed. When I went to Peter's house, what I heard in Peter's house, Peter chased me and my son that we should leave, pack our load. My child Amarachi called one woman that Amarachi is her sister, her twin sister, and begged the woman to help her to bring their mother, to help her to collect her mother. Anywhere she can help them put her mother, she should help her. A Delta woman. The Delta woman ran and came and took us to her house. We stayed there. We're going for my treatment. Stayed there for 2 months. And then came back. Since then, my husband got married to Peter. This is not. If this is how marriage is done, it's better my daughter didn't marry. If this is what marriage is, Peter's style is the type of marriage. The worst part is that I said my daughter will be going dead or alive. But today, it is in death. By death, my daughter died. My daughter was unwell in January. She was unwell for a while and then she got okay. She got better. And February, it happened again and then stopped. They're going and checking everything. They're going to lab and going to different things. They couldn't find anything. Everywhere they went, they couldn't find anything. But today that I'm hearing that Peter said that my child had cancer. But Peter himself said that they could not find anything. My child also said that they couldn't find anything. On Wednesday, I spoke with her. We spoke together. She said, Mama, it's enough. It's just small headache that she had. What I saw is too much, but judgment is in God's hands. The one that sees the front and sees the back. I knew my daughter was suffering and she was still making money. Peter had no job. That one doesn't pain me. My daughter was going with a clean heart. He will still beat her. On top of that, insult her, curse her. On top of that, do things that are unthinkable to her. My daughter was enduring. I said to my child, this man will kill you. He said it. She said, I have decided that I will stay married. He would change. And I told my daughter, I don't think he would change. I don't know if he would change. And then yesterday, I got Otinachi. We spoke together on Wednesday. I called her. She answered. When she finished answering, I said, how are you? She said, Mama, I'm fine. My mother, I wished her well. I said, God, praise you for being there for my daughter. God, that's what I was saying to God. And then I called her, said to her, we'll praise God for all he has done. She said, no problem. She said, Mama, the nurse said, there's something the nurse wants to check. We'll talk. I will call you back later. Then she didn't call me, and then I called her. I called and called. She didn't answer. At night, I called her. She didn't answer. Then I called her man. I asked her, have your twins? Have you called her? She said, no. I told her that she said she was going to call me, but she didn't call me. What Peter did to my child, I can't finish saying it. It's only God that created the heaven and the earth that knows what he did to my child. That day he called me. When Peter called me around 8 at night, but my daughter died. My child died in the morning. People that told me that my child was dead. Sorry. One Igbo woman that she was very close to was who told me that my child died. She said she told her to cook for her. The woman cooked for her and took the food and going. She went there and Osinachi was no longer where she used to be. This man called me around 8 o'clock. But that day that I heard that Osinachi died, I called him, he didn't answer. I called and called and called, he didn't answer. Around that 8, he called. He used Osinachi's number to call. I answered. I asked, how are you guys? He said, they are fine. I said, what about children? He said, they are fine. I said, what about Osinachi? And he said, Osinachi left in the afternoon. I said, where did she go? He said, she died. I said, Osinachi? Oh, the thing you said, you have done it. You said if she doesn't go alive, she's going to go dead. God will judge this matter. Her sister went to look for her, to go and see her when she was unwell. He refused to let her come into hospital. When her brother is in Abuja, the brother went to check on her. He chased him. My child was begging her that let him come and see the sister. I refused. He said, please, since the children are young, let people come and help you with the children. He said, did I tell you the children are too heavy for me? I didn't tell you guys that I can't look after them. I know how I look at. He said he knows how he looks after them. Truly, truly. It pains me But it doesn't pay me too much because God knows everything. God knows everything. Since it's my type of person that God allowed somebody like Peter Nwachukwu to come and meet. God in everything take praise, take the glory. 4 children that my child had. Since these children were born, they don't know my house. They've never brought them to my house, even once, only when they were small, that I said they should bring them. The children want to come to my house. The man said they have no business with them. Not me. I suffered when they were doing the wedding. I carried wedding gown to go to Ukpo. Only God, thank God they didn't rape me that night. The way I suffered for that man. Carry this thing, I went. No network. God would take all the glory. I went to somebody helped pick me up and they stayed in the house. The next day I went to the wedding.
First issue.
Everything was done. First issue that we had. I went to office, we went to a training. My sister called me. Said, please look, Peter wants to kill her and her children. That was when she had one child. And the second one, they were small. He wants to kill them. And then I was coming from Enugu. I told my mother, see what's happening. With my money. I went to Abuja and brought Osinachi home. I paid for Osinachi and paid for myself. And they stayed a year plus. After he came to plead, he came with 2 people. Pastor Tony that used to be with Pastor Neche. He's no longer there. And another person. I know how much they blamed him. Then my father was still alive. After everything was settled. That was gone.
Then after that one,
I went. Everything kept on going. My sister kept on going through this. She had the first child. My mother didn't go for Omugwo. Peter didn't let her come. Even the second one, my mother didn't go for Omugwo. Peter didn't let her go for Omugwo. Mother did not get to gain what a mother gains from her child. Had the third one, my mother didn't go for Omugwo. Had the fourth one, my mother didn't go for Omugwo. 4 children Osinachi had. 3 boys and a girl. He didn't go for any Omugwo. Peter was strong enough or hard-hearted enough. I denied my mother her rights as a woman that had a child. My mother was in the village and called Osinachi on the phone. Peter picked the phone. And Peter, I will never forget what he said. He said he's Ochinazi's mother. And he said, who is Mama Osinachi? Peter doesn't want to use his eyes to see my mother. He doesn't want to see any of us, me and my siblings. My brother that is in Abuja, the same thing. He doesn't want to see anybody. Anybody that's from Osinachi. I called my sister Osinachi. Osinachi. You guys, you are not fighting with Peter, but go your separate ways. Just go your separate ways. My sister is someone of peace. Osinachi is a peaceful person. If instead of anything to cause between you and her, she will just let you keep it. She doesn't like trouble. She's just like my father. She just behaves like my father.
My sister Biri.
It still feels like a dream to me. I still don't understand what's going on. I have chills. Peter, my name is Amarachi. Amarachi Eze. I am a twin to Osinachi Nwachukwu. Peter Nwachukwu is who married her.
Glorious Singers program.
It was Glorious Singers program. We went to Abuja. That was when Peter started following her. as if they've sent him, they said him that they wanted to put him in somebody's life to destroy the person. Peter Nwachukwu, when he saw us, he took my number and started calling. Osinachi refused. Peter kept on calling my phone that I should talk to my sister to agree for him. When she said that, I said, not me. It's left to you. And I said to Osinachi, I don't understand this man. I don't understand him. I don't understand him. It's left to you. Everything scattered. After a while, the man came. What he did at last was, I don't know what happened at last. The next thing, him and Osinachi started relating. There was no courtship, nothing. Nothing was done. The next thing, they've agreed. He did this, did that. He was calling me on the phone then, until he got what he wanted. He felt that there's money. He did everything fast. He did everything fast. Did the bride price. After bride price was done, Peter didn't have my number anymore. I married before my sister. She bought me clothes. We both wore white. We're all wearing white. I said, after you've done for me, I'm going to do for you. But when the time came, the husband didn't agree. It was my husband that kept on consoling me. I didn't know that this kind of a thing will ever happen to me in this life. I was supposed to be my sister's bridesmaid, but my husband said it cannot be me, rather be somebody else. The day that the wedding was to be done on a Saturday, I went with them to Ubo. And we didn't know the church, one small room like that was where it was done. My husband kept on consoling me. I was crying. I was looking at my sister. I was crying. After a while, I was in one corner. My husband kept on consoling me. And then we left. After that, it all started. If I call my sister, he wouldn't let her answer. Until when I was pregnant with my first child. Osinachi was pregnant with my first child. She was unwell. She came to Redeemer Hospital that is opposite in Enugu here. That was where Osinachi came. That was where she was coming. She came there and stayed. Around 12 o'clock, middle of the night. Peter took my sister. And they called me that they don't know why this man came and collected her at night. The thing pained me. Early morning. I took my little child and my brother Elijah. We went together. We went to the house of Prince Ukachukwu. We said, Peter came out. Come out. Peter refused to come out. I was knocking at the gate and security said I should leave Peter. I should leave him. That man, his life is somehow. I should leave him. And I said, no, he can't kill my sister. He should come out. That's what they told me to go home. I got home. There was nothing else I could do apart from pray for my sister. God did it. God had mercy. That is why every time I call Opina, she doesn't answer. Peter doesn't let her pick. Peter took her and moved to Abuja. And then she had the child. They didn't tell me. I didn't know anything. Everything kept on going. I kept on enduring. Peter said to me, that he's going to separate me and my sister. That he will separate me and my sister. Hi. He said this. I thought it was a joke. And I went to convention in Abuja. I got there and stayed. I told my sister I was coming. She said I should tell her husband. I called her husband. What the man said to me is that I was in Dunami's vehicle. I was at the back of the bed. I didn't have money with me, nothing. I stayed there. I called this man. I said, I'm coming. What Peter said to me, what Peter said to me is, you're not coming to my house. Go and repent. I said, no problem. And then I felt chills. I went to that convention, stayed there. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have money to feed. I was unwell. I was unwell. Peter is wicked. I was unwell. I didn't know what to do. I was there. My sister to see me. I stayed at the back. I saw my sister coming. She saw me and started crying. My sister couldn't cook and bring for me. The husband refused to let her cook for me. Now I knew nobody to feed me. I was sitting by the toilet. My legs were swollen. Don Charles came and took me.
After that one
happened. Another time I said I would go. One minister arranged for me to come with them. He said I should come with them. I went with them with the vehicle. The vehicle dropped there. Everybody went to the hotels. Me, I took my bag. This is the second convention I went to. I took my bag and came out. I stood there. I stood there, and night came, and then everything had closed. Nobody to give me food. I didn't have money. Nobody to give me food. Because of the way things were. I didn't tell my husband. I just told my husband I was going to convention. I went and stayed. One thing God did for me that day. God did that day. God wanted to just glorify his name. That day, my sister said he wanted us to sing. Peter didn't know. If Peter knew, Peter would not have agreed. That day, Shola, the owner of Ekweme, and said to me, and this person came and said to me, Mama, be strong. He said, and I said, I'm not afraid. I got ready. I said, no, I'm not afraid. I said, I'm not afraid. And then he called us. Then I looked at my sister, was scared. My sister came and started crying. She was crying because both of us stood and sang. Because my sister, Peter said it will never happen in this life. If everybody that watched you would see that she sang, she raised her voice and sang, and then I picked the song when she was crying. Eventually we sang together. And the song was viral. That was when I got ready, whatever I was going to do. I got ready, I went to where I said I was going to carry 100 seats. My tummy was hurting. I had no food to eat, nobody to give me food to eat. The chair where I was sitting, this is the second time. Where the ministers were, I went there and took one chair and sat down. Early morning, they were going to the new site. I got there and I said to God, I'm going to carry 100 seats. 100 seats I was carrying. Caterpillar was marking. That was the first day. That was the first day they went to the new site. I carried 100. Even the thing that was worrying me, I didn't feel it anymore. The person that gave me money that day, Reverend Pastor Mark, one of the patron of the Glory Singer, gave me money that I used to buy. I got plantain and got things and ate that day. Then in the morning, my sister opened her mouth and said that I should come. Let's go to their house. Peter said no. You should go straight to Peace Park. And my sister said she doesn't want me to go to Peace because she doesn't like the way Peace drive. I said it is well. I said nothing will happen to me. I called my husband. I'm entering peace. Peace was driving the way they drive. Driving the way they drive. We got to Enugu. We got to Enugu. I say, God, praise be to you. I say, God, praise be to you. You have done what makes you God. I don't know where to start speaking. That was when God announced me that because I said I was going to carry 100 seats. Maybe, I don't know if that's why. That was... Oh, I was supposed to sing with my sister, and the Peter said it will never happen again. We're getting ready for anniversary. I came for another convention for the new site. Shola took my name. Anytime that I'm coming, I should tell him. My sister said we will sing together. We already sold clothes. We already saw clothes we're going to wear. We didn't even get to wear it. Peter didn't agree. Got to that day. He knew we were supposed to sing together. They already told him. I got there. I was waiting for my sister. Waiting for my sister. The next thing was, my sister called me. I'm coming. I knew there was danger. I looked at there was no... And I said, okay, I'm waiting for you. The next day, Bro Shongo called me, Mama.
Hold yourself, Mama.
Hold yourself, Mama.
Hope you can sing alone.
Hope you can sing alone. And I said, yes. And he said to me, Peter, drove to the gate, dragged my sister and put her in the car, and took her back home and locked her at home. She didn't come. Only myself sang the song. I endure this thing, continued enduring. If I want to talk, my sister will be pleading with me. We went to a program in Lagos, Unusual Praise. He said he should not allow myself and my sister to sit together. Anybody that watched it will see that I was sitting far, my sister was sitting far. He didn't allow two of us to sit together. The keyboard kept on saying to me, Mama, shift. I don't want trouble. Everybody was afraid of him. Everybody was avoiding him. Everybody was avoiding Peter Beast. Mama, shift.
Distraction everywhere.
There was distraction everywhere. My sister was like a person I was carrying. What she was going through. After I went back. We kept on enduring. My sister would come to Enugu, he won't let her come home. She said she kept on calling on the phone that Peter is breaking her heart. He said there was one day that Peter took mop and to hit her. Peter, he holds her and beat her. Osinachi was hiding it. The Osinachi opened mouth and told me when she had her last child that he chased her out with the little child he had in her hand, and it was her son that gave her cloth to cover because she was cold outside with the baby she had with her. It was her son that gave her something to cover. She carried her child and stayed outside. Osinachi does not open her mouth because she knows if she tells me, I will tell my mother. Peter said we have nobody that he will deal with us. That nobody will say anything. Nobody will do anything, basically. Peter kept on mistreating her. She kept on enjoying it because of heaven. She was enduring it. Even some people that he insults on the phone, Osinachi will go and beg on his behalf. Before Osinachi will go to a program, money has already gone into his account. There was one she showed me the amount they paid her, 40,000. She said they didn't do well. Peter took the money and called her a thief. Took the money from her and called her a thief. Peter doesn't have a job. He does nothing. He's the one that tells Osinachi where she will go to program. She could have gone far, but Peter was one pressing her down. He was the one that tells her where she can go. Wherever he tells her to go, she'll go. Before she would even come back, they've already paid the money into Peter's account. Everything he did.
my brother, the only person, one boy I went to.
Osinachi took my brother, the only boy we have. He's living in Abuja, in a ghetto in Abuja. The only son we have left, the only male child we have is he's living in Abuja, he's living in a ghetto gutter he's living in. Nobody can help him. Nothing to eat. Nothing to eat. I told him it is well. I was eating the food. I cooked. I missed that part. Sorry, guys. He said this food is yummy. This food is yummy. My husband was the one that decided at night I should go see my sister. I should go see my sister. He paid for my flight at night. The morning I left. Once I stepped foot in Abuja. When I got there, Peter was yelling and giving out to me, yelling at me. You come into my house without telling me. I said, sorry, don't be offended. I didn't know I was going to come. I was pleading with him. If Peter would tell the truth, that's exactly how I was pleading with him. I said, anything at all, please forgive. He said, you think you can kill me. You guys think you can put me in your armpit. You don't know that I'm a strong man. This is what Peter was saying. He was going towards the bathroom. You don't know that I'm a strong man. You think you can kill me. And I said to him, my father, forgive. When he continued, that was when I called him Peter, Oga. Peter said to me, he said I should get out. Myself and my brother, I should get out. The priest, Ukwachuku is coming. Ukachuku is coming. He doesn't want them to see us. And I said I didn't come for Prince. I came for my sister. When he comes out, go. He said no. He doesn't want them to see us. My sister and I said to him, Peter, why are you telling them to go? Peter, when Prince comes, they can leave. He started shouting at her. Are you going to tell? He said to her, are you going to tell me what I'm going to say? Are you going to tell me what I'm going to do? My sister said, I'm sorry. My sister was begging him that she's sorry, He bleeded with him. The man locked his heart and said I should leave. And I said, I'm not leaving. I said, I just came from Enugu. Peter, did I do anything to you? Peter, did I do anything? I said, what, did I do anything to you? He said, I'm finished. He said he has finished saying what he has to say. And my sister pleaded with me. And I said, Peter, you're breaking my heart. The daughter of Osinachi is not a troublemaker. She was like my father. I'm the only one that makes trouble. But if you do anything to her, the only way you know that she's upset is she's just crying. I held on to my heart and I was like, Peter, oh no, Osinachi held on to her heart and was saying, see, Peter, you're breaking my heart. And she was biting her lips and saying, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.